Reach up to the occiput. Let the body rise to its full height. Keep lengthening skyward, even if it feels like your seat is going to lift from your cushion. Keep rising so that your body has it's almost like a little stretch, a morning stretch for your spine. You could even move your spine left and right to just remind it can rise. Soften around your spine. Soften your skin and your muscles. Soften the place between your eyebrows. Loosen the hinge of your jaw. Allow your teeth to separate and soften your tongue inside your mouth. Really notice when you soften your tongue, how your body reacts to the relaxation of your tongue. Draw your attention down into your heart. Allow your heart to open. Feel it opening front to back, side to side. Feel the freedom it brings you to be open-hearted. To be compassionate and understanding and not rigid, not stuck in a way of thinking or being. Have an inner nod toward yourself, like a good morning you would give your child or your puppy dog. A grateful experience for that relationship. Take a nice deep inhalation, pause at the top, and exhale, pause at the bottom. Pause at the top of your inhalation, and then slowly, so slowly exhale. Let it be very slow so you can really feel how it takes out the tension and stress of the body. Let's bring our hands together in front of our heart. Let us open our eyes to see what is beautiful. Let us open our minds to learn what is true. Let us open our hearts to love one another. With your inhale, allow your heart to rise. And with your exhale, bow your head to the wisdom of your loving heart in honor of peace within yourselves and each other. Release your hands and open your eyes. So we're going to do a couple of exercises to strengthen the hamstrings. So we're gonna try a couple of things. Sitting. And then we'll do them standing. So AJ, your practice will be to push your feet into the floor and make muscles back there just by pushing the feet down. And for the rest of us, let's sit or let's lift the hips. And then you can lower. Lift your hips. And lower. Feel the hamstrings working. In order to do this, we really have to engage through the glutes and the hamstrings. We're going to lift the hips. Step your right foot out. Step it in. Step your left foot out. Step it in. We'll do right and left again 2 times. And then we'll lower the hips and give our arms a break. Reach forward for your toes. Inhale, lift through the heart. And then exhale, bow forward in this little forward fold on the floor. Circle your feet. And then I forgot to mention, maybe best to figure out what's best for your hands. I like my hands slightly turned out. My teacher used to teach it where the fingers went in towards the hips. And then I see some people with the hands back like this. I think it's a little bit constricting in the shoulders if the hands are back, but you should find what works best for you. We're gonna press the feet down, lift the hips up. We're gonna step the right foot out. Step it in, left foot out. Step it in. The next time we step it out, we step the left foot out, step the right foot in, step the left foot in. We step the left foot out, step the right foot out, step the left foot in. Yeah. 2 more on both sides. Keep going. Just switch which foot goes out first. And that's the last. Lift your hips up, lift your right foot up, lower your hips, lift your hips, lower your hips, and lift. We only have 1 more to do on that side. Lower and lift. And AJ, you're just pushing 1 foot down and lifting the other. We're going to lower and lift, lower, lift. Last time, lower your hips, lift your hips, step your left foot down, lift your right leg up, right ankle over left thigh, and then lower your hips. Lower your hips, flex your right foot. Again, you can circle your foot. Give a little karate chop right foot in the direction of the left thigh. Lift your heart up towards your shin bone. And lift your hips, lift your right foot up, step it down. Left leg lifts, lower, and lift, lower, and lift. Last time, lower your hips, lift your hips, left ankle over right thigh, lower your hips to the floor. You could circle your foot again. Lift your heart up toward your shin bones, your shin bone. Lift your hips up, lift your left foot up, step it down, pull your hips back toward your hands, reach forward, past your toes, and bow forward. Okay, now we'll work a little bit on core strength. We'll come to hands and knees. No knees table. Step your right foot back, step your left foot back, step your left foot in and your right foot in. Step your left foot back, left knee in, right knee back to plank, left knee back, right knee in. We have one more on both sides. And then downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And then we're going to come forward to plank. Good, AJ. Touch your right knee down, pivot your left heel to the right. Press through your right hand, lift your left hand up. I'm going to use blocks to support my right arm. That way I don't have to reach so far to the floor. Giving my back a little break. Let's go back to plank pose. Drop your left knee down, pivot your right heel to the left and reach. And then let's come to plank pose. Point your toes so your shoulders go forward of your fingertips, lower halfway down, touch your knees down. Take your shoulders forward from there even, and then 5 push-ups. Make sure your fingers are spread and you're using all or 4 corners of your hands. 5 push-ups, and then plank pose and downward facing dog. Again, I'm using the blocks. It's a great way to start your morning. A little lift from the floor to help you with your pose. Come forward to plank. Point your toes, lower halfway, touch your knees down. Go forward again with your shoulders and 5 push-ups. Elbows are pointing back towards your feet or your knees. And I'm not going all the way to the floor. I'm giving myself a break from that. Downward facing dog when you're finished. We're going to do one more set of that, and then we're going to crawl back to a forward fold. Last time, come forward to plank. Point your toes, lower halfway down, touch your knees down, go forward again in 5 push-ups, last of the push-ups. And downward facing dog. Crawl your hands back toward your feet. Stand in a forward fold. Let your head dangle. Matter of fact, drop your chin in towards your throat to lengthen the back of your neck, sort of stretching the back of the neck. You can turn your head left and right to give a little stretch. And then you can relax the neck completely and let it rest, dropping from your shoulders. Inhale, lift your heart, flat back table. Shoulders back, upper thighs pressed back and energetically apart. Lift all 10 toes and grab the mat. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lift your heart, flat back table. Exhale, chair pose, sit deep. Left hand on right knee, right arm up. Chair pose. Right hand on left knee, left arm up. And chair pose, sit deep. Inhale, rise, a standing. Reach up, gaze up, salute your sun. Lift your heart. Interlace your fingers at the top for a stretch. Straighten your elbows. And then hold on to your forearms over your head. And change the forearm in the front. Let's make big butterfly wings back, way back, stretch them way back as you let your arms float to your side. Stand for a moment, eyes closed. Feel the warmth in your arms and shoulders, chest muscles and upper back. Inhale, reach up, gaze up, salute your sun. Exhale, bow forward, salute your earth. Crawl forward to your plank. Point your toes so your shoulders go forward of your fingertips and lower all the way to the floor. Curl the toes under right foot and then left foot to walk your thighs back away from your belly button. 1 foot at a time, I believe you get further back. It gives you more leverage. And rest your forehead down on your hands. Come up onto your elbows. Sphinx pose. Push your elbows down. Push your hands and your elbows down to lift the heart up and forward. Now curl the toes under right foot and left foot. And then release back down to the floor. Skydiver, lift your elbows up, touch your heels, lift your heart and your heels. Superhero, reach your arms forward, release your feet back. You're flying fast through the air. We want to slow down and take a look around. So skydiver, touch your heels together, lift your elbows and your shoulders and your ears. Reach forward like a superhero flying. Last time for skydiver. And superhero. Swim your arms back, lift your heart, lift your feet, flutter your feet behind you. And then cobra hands, seal arms, and child's pose. Close your eyes. And let's find downward facing dog. Right foot to the top of your mat. Left heel pivots down. Slowly rise, warrior one. Warrior two. And proud warrior, right arm up. Right forearm to your right thigh, left arm floats and reaches. I won't go as deep today. You could slide your right hand down to the floor, or I have my yoga block to the high setting. Warrior two. Proud warrior. Feel the stretch in the right side waist. One more time, elbow to thigh or hand all the way to the floor or your yoga block inside of your right foot. And back to warrior two. Helicopter arms, look forward, lift your back heel. Make sure you're squaring it off completely. Twist and look to the right. Helicopter arms, look forward, bow forward, step up onto your right foot, lift your left leg behind you. Airplane style. Rise up with your left knee up in front of your belly button. Left knee swings out to the left side and then back behind your right leg for a curtsy. One more time, left knee out to the left. Left knee to center. And then airplane. Last time we rise, left knee wide, left leg back for a curtsy, left knee out to the left, and then back to center, right hand, left knee. Okay, sweep your left leg back. Crescent lunge. Back heel is up. Inhale, inflate, we rise up. Exhale, deflate, we float down. Bend your left knee, let your arms float down like you're flying. Inhale, inflate, we rise with the winds, and exhale, deflate, we ride the wind. We rise with the wind, and then we lower and just ride it down all the way to the floor. Left knee touches down. Arms reach skyward, Anjaneyasana. Point your right knee forward and your left knee back. Fingertips behind your head. Left elbow, right knee, and open. Left knee, right elbow, and open. Last time, left knee, right elbow, and open. Anjaneyasana, open your heart and your gaze. And then some of you will take a very deep twist, left elbow, right thigh. I'm just going to take a straight arm, my forearm straight, and put my hand on my hip. Good. Let's look forward with the gaze and then reach the arms up from there. Now hands and elbows to the inside of your right foot, or elbows on blocks. Make sure your right knee isn't over or past your toes, but just past the ankle by an inch. That's a good alignment. The knee should be just past the ankle, the crease of the ankle, about an inch. And close your eyes. We'll give the right leg a little stretch. Straighten your arms, back your hips up, back your left knee up, back your hips up over your left knee, lift your toes. So rather than let that knee drop down like a hammock, you want to make a muscle in your right leg so that it stays strong. We don't want it to be a passive leg. Flare your toes open, right foot. Swivel your hips to the left, turn your toes to the right. You could energetically lift your tailbone here also if you like. Swivel your hips to center. And one more time, swivel your hips to the left, turn your toes to the right. Last time to center. You could bow down here if you like. Press through your left hand, sweep your right leg back. Right arm reaches. And right hand butterfly wing swings over your head. Feel that sideways stretching. Good, Nancy. And then right hand butterfly wing swings back. Turn your heart and your gaze to the sky. And then drop your gaze down. Drop your right knee to the floor. Right arm underneath your left arm, thread the needle. Drop your right shoulder and your right ear down to the floor. And snuggle your hips to the right. Now press through your left hand, sweep your right arm out, right leg back, right arm reaches rainbow style. And then right hand butterfly wing swings back, grab your right foot or ankle, press your foot into your hand, lift your heart. And release. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, come forward, lower through chaturanga to your belly, cobra to your seal. And seal to your downward facing dog. Press from your shoulders to your hands to lift your body away from your hands. It's hard to do that when your knees are locked, so careful not to lock the knees back so you have an energetic lift in your tailbone. Inhale, lift your heart and your gaze forward. Step your left foot forward. Right heel pivots down. Slowly rise, warrior one. May all beings be free from unnecessary pain and suffering. Warrior two. Proud warrior, offer your blessing. Think of someone special, maybe someone that could use a blessing right now. Stretch the left side of your body by reaching back left arm. Left forearm to your left thigh, right arm floats and reaches. You could slide your hand down here if you like. Back to warrior two. Good, AJ. Proud warrior, offer your blessing. And then left hand slides all the way down, or ankle or elbow on thigh. Works well also. And back to warrior two. Helicopter arms. Look forward. Lift your back heel. Watch the alignment. If your left foot is way forward of your knee, pull it back a little. Bow over your left leg. And step up into an airplane. Balance on left foot. Rise up with your right knee up in front of your belly button. Swing your right knee out to the right, then back behind your left leg, you're in a curtsy. Swing your right knee out to the right side, back to the center, and then make your airplane. Or you could make your warrior three. One more time, right knee up. Right knee wide. Right leg behind your left leg, you're in a little curtsy shape. Back out to the right knee. Into the center, and then twist left hand, right knee. Good. Release your pose. Step your right foot back. Crescent lunge. Have a little bit more to do. Inhale, inflate, we rise. Exhale, inflate, bend your right knee as you lower, coming straight down like an elevator. Inhale, inflate. Exhale, deflate, torso over the hips. Inhale, inflate. Exhale, deflate, straight down to your right knee. Anjaneyasana, arms reach skyward. Beautiful lift of your heart. Fingertips behind your head. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale and open. Right elbow, left knee. Inhale and open. Really open and lift your gaze. Last time, right elbow, left knee. Inhale and open. Reach up for Anjaneyasana. And then right elbow over left thigh. Deeper twist. Hold your twist. You can make prayer hands. Or just cross your arm over the top of your left thigh. Now look forward, lift your heart up, and then reach your arms to the sky to open up. Hands and elbows to the inside of your left foot. You can put your elbows on blocks. Close your eyes. Let's back the right knee up, back your hands up, back your hips up, lift your toes. Extend through your spine. Lift your tailbone, swivel your hips to the right, turn your toes to the left. Look back over your left shoulder. IT band muscles releasing. Swivel back to center. And then do it again. Swivel your hips to the right, turn your toes to the left. Look back over your left shoulder. All right, back to center. Press to your right hand. Keep your left leg back. Press to your right hand, sweep your left arm up and over. Left hand, butterfly wings, swings back. Slide it down your back. Lift your heart, look up. And then drop your gaze down. Drop your left knee to the floor. Left arm underneath your right arm. Thread the needle. Drop your left shoulder and ear to the floor. Snuggle your hips to the left. Or take your left hand across the front. Now press to your right hand, sweep your left arm out, left leg back, left arm reaches rainbow style, up and over. And then left hand butterfly wings swings back. Really open up the heart as you do. And then reach back for your left foot. Press your foot into your hand, lift your heart. Good. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, come forward, lower through chaturanga. Cobra to your seal. And seal to your child's pose. Take a mini break. All right, let's get our ab work out of the way. So we've already been practicing reach unders and then pressing up to a plank, a side plank, and then stepping out, which opens up, let me show you. We're gonna go from this pose to side plank, to plank, and then we're gonna open up that side that we had down by stepping forward. I'm gonna say right arm to the outside in your side angle this time, and we'll stretch the left side. So plank pose, 10 knee-ins, and then down to the right elbow, down to the left elbow, forearm plank 30 seconds on your elbows. Belly button to your spine, scoop your tailbone under, push into the floor. Like you're trying to push the floor away. Keep rooting your tailbone under. Draw that belly button strong to your spine. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pivot your heels to the right. Press to your right elbow, lift your left arm up. Left arm under. Left arm up. Left arm reaches under. Left arm up. Last time under left arm. And last time up. Now left hand to the floor. Right hand to the floor. Pivot your heels to the left. Press your left hand, lift your right hand up. Step your right foot back. Lift your hips up, lift your heart up. Lengthen through your spine. Now side plank and plank. Downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward. If you have a yoga block, take it to the outside of your right ankle. Left arm reaches. Side angle. Warrior 2. Proud warrior. Straighten your right leg, turn your right foot to the left. Turn your left foot to the left, bend your left knee, sweep your arms to the right. Good. Switch. Track your toes with your knee. And switch. Last time. Go deep. Yeah, nice job. Back to center. Horse pose. Hips over heels. Shoulders over hips. Knees over the second toe, at least. Should be able to see those big toes as you look down left and right. Press your palms together. Make muscles with your arms, your legs, your glutes, your core. Be powerful. Good, Nancy. Good, AJ. Push those palms together. Feel the muscles underneath your armpits working. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten your legs. Hands on hips. Toes in, heels out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach back. Inhale to rise. Exhale, forward fold, bow forward. Inhale, lift your heart. Let's move left and right. Yeah, good. Meet me on the right side. Turn your right foot to the right. No, meet me on the left side. Turn your left foot to the left. Sorry. Downward facing dog. Come forward, lower through your chaturanga to your belly. Cobra to your seal. Lift your heart. Downward facing dog. Left foot to the top of your mat. Right heel pivots down. Slowly rise, warrior one. That's not exactly what I want to do, is it? Warrior two. We'll do it on the other side. Proud warrior, offer your blessing. Straighten your left leg, turn your left foot to the right, turn your right foot to the right. Let's do these again. We'll do our plank pose on the other side. 2 of those. And then bring your feet together. A little closer, I should say. We're gonna crouch and then rise. We're gonna crouch down, arms forward. Rise up. Crouch. And rise. Good, these are getting easier. Let's lower. Knees are going wide, wider than the big toes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up. Actually, before we go to the other side, let's do a little stretch with the strap. Let's take the hands wider than the shoulders. Lift the arms up over your head. Pull the strap behind your head. Lift the arms straight up. Right arm down. And left arm down. Back to center. Slide another 2 inches and pull that strap down behind your head. For me, at this point, I can take elbows forward and arms straight back. It's more up than straight back, but we're there now. And then bring the strap over the head. Last time, We do these, right arm down, left arm down, back to center. Pull your strap down, elbows forward, arms reach back. Looks like everybody's ready to drop their hands straight back behind them. AJ, go a little wider. Yeah, there you go. And up and over. And up to the top. Right arm down, left arm forward and down, right arm up and around till left arm's up. We'll switch it, right arm up. Right arm forward and down, left arm up and around and down, right arm up. Both arms up and back behind you. All right. We're still in this position then. Toes in, heels out, inhale, reach up, exhale, reach back. And forward fold, bow forward. Have a nice wide leg, open forward fold. Let's move left and right. Meet me on the right side. Turn your right foot to the right. Plank pose. Ten knee-ins or 20 mountain climbers. And when you're ready, come down to your left elbow, come down to your right elbow. 30 seconds. Be powerful. Don't let your hips drop. Don't even drop your head, really. Let your head be looking, your gaze be more towards your hands or between your wrists. Don't drop your head. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pivot your heels to the left. Press to your left elbow. Lift your right arm up. Right arm under. Right arm up. Right arm reaches under. Right arm up. Last time, right arm. Right arm up. Right hand to the floor, left hand to the floor. Pivot your heels to the right. Press to your right hand, lift your left hand up. Good. Step your left foot behind your right foot. Lift your hips up, lift your heart up, lengthen through your spine. Good. Side plank. So the right side is sort of crunching here. We're going to go right side plank, left hand to the floor, downward facing dog with left leg forward, right heel pivots, side angle, but with hand to the outside of the ankle this time. I'm going to take elbow to thigh. That stretches the right side. So we stretch the left side after reaching under. Then we stretch the right side after doing our side plank. Warrior 2. Proud warrior. Now, airplane arms. Bow over your left leg. Lift your back heel. Step up. Right knee up. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do, I'm just going to face you. I'm going to lift right knee up, right, sorry. Right knee up, right ankle over left thigh. Sit deep. Karate chop your right foot in the direction of your left thigh. Reach with your right ankle for your right foot and drag it up. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. You should be looking forward. As I'm looking forward at this red lantern, you should be looking forward. Lifting through the heart, and when you're ready, press your left thigh towards your right foot, and your arms can float up, hopefully. Right arm out to the right. Right hand takes right ankle or foot. Lift your heart, lift your left arm, press your right foot into your hand, and that will take you forward. Just like one of those, what was that thing where the bird would dip into the water and come up, dip into the water? I don't remember what that thing was called. That was from the 70s. Okay, I think we're all alive in the 70s. Left knee up, left ankle over right thigh. Oops, prayer hands, sit deep. And left hand grabs the left ankle. Lift your ankle and foot up. Lift your gaze to the horizon. Press your right thigh towards your left foot. Lift your heart. And left arm out to the left. Left hand takes left foot. Align your hand. I like to hold the arch of my foot with the palm of the hand so the shoulder is open. Lift your heart and press your left foot into your hand. And be like a teeter bird. And inhale, rise up. All right. Let's inhale, reach up, gaze up, salute the sun, interlace your fingers at the top for a stretch. And big butterfly wing swing back behind you. Clasp your hands. Pull on your hands like you're trying to separate them, but you won't let go with your fingers. You get that stretch as you do that. Bend your knees, drop your belly to your thighs, draw your shoulder blades up your back towards your waistband. Arms reach up and over your head. Head is dangling. Release your fingers, hold on to your elbows underneath your forehead. Dangle those arms down. Feel the weight of your arms pulling and releasing tension in your shoulder girdle. Maybe even your lateral muscles get a little stretch. Tailbone can lift to straight legs. And then let's do downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, right leg forward for pigeon. Slide your left knee back. Find a place to rest your forehead. You could make a little place with your thumbs. Massage the third eye. Now let's come to straight arms and fingertips. Beautiful lift of the heart. Step your left knee in a little bit and reach your arms to the sky. Lift your heart skyward. And right arm forward, left arm back. I'm going to use a block underneath my right hand. Then I back the left knee up again so I'm on the skin above the kneecap. And then pull your left foot in. Lift your heart forward. And release your foot. Downward facing dog. Bicycle your legs. And left leg forward for pigeon. Back your right knee up behind your left foot. And rest your forehead. Now, draw your knees towards each other, come to straight arms and fingertips. Step your right knee in, lift your heart. Lift your arms to the sky. And left arm forward, right arm back. Reach back for your right foot. Pull your foot in. Good, AJ. Release your right foot, sit on your left hip, swing your right leg forward, lie back on your mat, knees bent. You could use a little pillow. Rock your right knee into your left knee. Drop your left knee out to the left to make space for your right knee and switch. One more time. Just a little bit of a rocking knees until the sacrum feels nice and flat. Press your elbows down, snuggle your shoulders away from your ears, and then press your feet down, lift your hips, and give a small scoop to the tailbone. So you're really, really rooting the tailbone in on a nice flat space. Lower back. Right ankle over left thigh. Let's just give it a little lift and a little pull. And we're going to step it down. We're going to do the other side. Left ankle over right thigh. Lift your right knee up. Give it a little lift and a little pull. And step your right foot down. We're going to release both legs forward for Shavasana. And step your right foot in and then your left foot in. Right knee over left knee. Drop your knees to the right. And back to center. Let's switch. Left knee over right knee. Knees drop left. And back to center. Last time, let's straighten those legs. Heels out, toes up, arms back, palms up. Give yourself a big stretch. And then one more time, hands to the belly. Roll to your side. Use both hands to press up to a comfortable seat. Sit for a moment with your eyes closed. And then, if you'd like to, bring your hands together in front of your heart. Let's share together this mantra. May the beauty and the wisdom of the cosmos shine through us today. Namaste.